that's what he's got to do, Kevin. He's got to put together a season or two where he plays, 75, 80, 82 games. Nothing else will put that label to rest, and it's just a matter of being able to do it. Some of it is luck, and some of it is maybe developing a more sound routine to help his body get through the year.
Different look here for Detroit. Jerebko comes in for Greg Monroe, and it's Butler in for Kyle Singler. Drummond, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
Here's Irving. Kicks it out to Love. LeBron dishes to Smith. And another miss by Cleveland. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Sean Marion is checked in for the Cavaliers. Well, their pass it to Jennings. Over to the wing. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. 12th in fewest turnovers per game. 14th in opponent offense. And when we look at the free throw shooting numbers, not very strong. Top 20 in the league. That begs for improvement.
Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Cleveland leading by 3. The Detroit Pistons, a proud franchise, of course, in 03 to 08, 6 consecutive trips to the Eastern Conference Finals. And Clark in 2004, the NBA title.
But the rebuild process has had its hiccups, Kevin. Its speed bumps, if you will. Some questionable free agent signings. There's talent there, but this team hasn't quite figured out how to come together.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Smith outside. Back to Irving. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Then you look at the Pistons, some great size and athleticism inside, but they've lacked the high percentage outside shooting to space the floor offensively.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And for the Pistons last season, you look at the size and shot blocking ability, and you thought that team would be tougher defensively, but that wasn't really the case. I think it has to be attributed to mindset. Those young, big, athletic guys have to become much tougher mentally at the defensive end to be really successful.
They're struggling here. They're just 1 of 5 to start this third quarter. They've got to loosen up here.
Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot is off, so Cleveland will take it the other way. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, that was very sloppy in that first matchup. It was a poorly played game. And it turned into a blowout because they continued to turn the ball over and they didn't execute offensively.
No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. No good from outside. Cleveland leading by 5. He lobs it up. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
And it's hard to forget what Steve mentioned. The turnovers really piled up last time.
Yeah, Steve's always on top of it, as are you. You can bet their coach was on top of it as well and didn't let them forget about that. It was an embarrassing statistic and an embarrassing loss.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. He polished it off. Perfect.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Miller's checked in. Monroe's checked in for Detroit. Singler comes in for Butler. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And a look at the top three-point shooting small forwards this season in the NBA. Every wingman should have that shot in his arsenal, and these guys certainly do. The 4th spot is held by Kyle Singler.
Well, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the 3 isn't all they do, but it's a lot of what they do.
And as small forwards, they can take it straight to the hole and get their points in close, too. All of these guys can hurt you inside and out. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
Ooh. Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the play.
Oh, get it! Uh-oh, watch out now.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Clark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Moving it up, here's Caldwell Pope. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising to such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving. Cavaliers leading.
Brandon Jennings, you remember, decided to play a year in Italy right out of high school rather than to go to college. He was the first guy to do that once the NBA implemented that 1 year out of high school requirement for the draft.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Miller. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Singler. And, well, Detroit shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Jennings against LeBron. 18 feet out. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Smith for three. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The Pistons working the ball around now.
Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number.
Singler and the rejection by LeBron. And fouled is... He went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
Well, that's the best possible play there. I mean, that was an easy two, so instead foul him, make him shoot free throws.
That's right. A smart, strong foul there. No and ones and no dunks.
Here's Dellavedova, and it would have cut. That concludes the... Here's Jennings. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Caldwell Pope out there with Jennings. And it's Singler in at the small forward spot. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Steve?
Yeah, that's right, guys. The lead has now changed hands 5 times.
LeBron kicks to Love. And he slams it one-handed.
And he bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
Yeah, he'll take those all day.
There's Jennings with the 3. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open, and as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
It's LeBron with the drive.
Well, Kevin Durant last season's MVP, but LeBron James has won 4 in the last 6 seasons. He's one of only 5 players to ever win that many, and you can bet he'd love to win a few more.
And you remember LeBron James came within 1 vote, Clark, 1 vote of being the league's first ever unanimous MVP back in 2013.
Yeah, he got 120 out of 121 votes, and you know the question was, who did not vote for him? That's a conversation for another time. One sports writer did choose Carmelo Anthony. He said he didn't expect to be the only one. Now, he is
the writer.
That's exactly right. Take a look at what Irving's done. 12 points and 5 assists.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And I also like the penetration. I mean, they're getting into the paint. They're getting a lot of easy hoops from those strong drives.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
That one misses.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good.
Miss at the line might stick in his craw for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Mike Miller's checked in for James. And a different look here for the Pistons. Drummond's checked in for Joel Anthony. Monroe comes in for Urebko. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Jennings in for Augustine. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to lose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
As a team, they're hovering around 86 to 87% from the line. That's exactly what you want to see. I mean, converting at that rate, that'll win you a lot of games.
How about the boost he's giving his team? He's 4 for 5 shooting here in the fourth quarter.
Out to Smith. Back to Miller. Cuts off the pass. Jennings for three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Miller's got his third rebound tonight. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Irving. And that's 13 points for Smith.
Wow, fans just getting their money's worth tonight. Really entertaining ball game.
It has been. The margin separating these teams has been paper thin. He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
And Jody Meeks gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they're attacking the gaps in the defense with their quick, aggressive drives into the paint area.
And he gets it to go.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is where tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
Well, I mean, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
James checked in for Cleveland. And here's Jennings outside.
Oh, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
Count it, and the foul. It goes on Brandon Jennings.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
What a game for LeBron. 8 rebounds, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And some of these passes have been absolutely beautiful, Paul.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability. Signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And on the way from Irving for 3.